All right, folks. So we got some, what does it say here? Some St. Louis style ribs. Let's go ahead and get to it. Now, I know a lot of folks that leave this on. I don't, man. I'm not a fan of it. Some people swear by it, by leaving it on. That's not me. I mean, you could just make some X's and call it a day. But I don't know if I want to do that. Well, I didn't get the majority of it, so let me go ahead and get the rest of it out. There we go. No more membrane. So that's pretty good. Over here, I'm not really going to do a whole bunch of anything, man, to be quite honest with you. Now, as far as the seasoning goes, I'm going to go with the Chud Rub. But before we do that, man, I got to do something. And that's hit it with a pepper cannon. Now, if you don't have one of these, I don't blame you. They're pretty expensive, man. But, you know, this was given to me as a gift. I don't know if I would buy it on my own. Unless I really had some really good money, then I'd go ahead and do that. But this thing is pretty nice, man. I know it costs a lot of money, but it's pretty nice. I will admit. There we go. Now let's go ahead and hit it with some of this Chud Rub right over here, bro. There we go. The reason why I went pepper first is because the Chud Rub does have a little bit of pepper, but not to my liking. We from Texas around here, man. We like pepper. Man, this thing smells really good. A little bit right over here on this side. There we go. Flip it on over. Same thing. Hit it with this pepper cannon. I'm still a little bit getting used to this thing. But so far, it hasn't really disappointed. I'm trying to move as I grind so it doesn't leave one heavy spot. So, still kind of getting used to it a little bit. Doesn't really matter. There we go. Now, Chud Rub time. All right. That ought to do it. Maybe just a little bit over here. That ought to do it. And we'll leave this just like this overnight. We'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, folks. So fire's in. There's a brisket from the video. You guys probably already seen that. But we're going to put the ribs right over here. Meaty side towards the fire. And we're using that same live oak, man. So we'll leave it there for a couple hours. So it's been about 3 hours. Let's go ahead and check out. See how everything is going. Look at that, folks. All right, so the ribs are getting a very nice color. I really, really like this. There isn't a whole much of pullback yet. It's been 3 hours. So far, so good. All right, guys, let's go ahead and leave it there for another 2 hours or so. Maybe another hour for the ribs. And then we'll check up on it. For the ribs, I do want to go ahead and spritz a little bit. Just water, nothing else. All right, we'll leave it there for a bit more and we'll see you guys then. So another 45 minutes has passed by. We got the ribs. Now the ribs themselves has been doing pretty good, you know, so that's always great. However, we're gonna go ahead and hit it with some of this HEB barbecue sauce, man. I really like it. I'm not gonna do a wrapped ribs. I don't know, man. I'm just not really a fan of it. It does speed up the cook a lot. However, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me, but I always feel that there's a fine line in overcooking the ribs, right? I don't want to do that. Plus, I enjoy having a little bit of an extra bark. So we're gonna go ahead and put that right in. Should be enough. I like having some texture on the ribs, man. This isn't pulled pork where you're just gonna shred everything. So I like having a little bit of texture with these ribs. If I won't fall off the bone, I'll go ahead and do that with something else. But I don't know, man. I mean, I like ribs having a little bit more of a texture. Get some more in there. And we're gonna hit it with a glaze once we are about 15 minutes out. All right, so that's what we're gonna do, and we'll see you guys in a bit. So the ribs are almost done. Let's go ahead and take a look at them. Look at that, bro. Now the last thing to do is add some real honey. Now you can get this from any store or whatever, that's completely fine. I got this, and I'll go ahead and provide a link to their online store or perhaps their Facebook. But basically this is 100% honey, and the bees that they use, it's very specific to a certain flower that they have on their farm, in their area or whatever. So it has a whole different type of flavor to it, right? Very good, very nice. He even sells whole honeycombs with it too. But look at this, bro. Has to be the real deal, man. Not that. None of that fake stuff right there. But look at this. Look at that sheen right there, bro. Look at that right there, bro. Very nice. Got that nice sheen action going to it. Now, just out of curiosity, let's go ahead and check out the internal temperature. I'm wanting around 175, 180, not fall off the bone or anything like that. So we're looking at about 165. So I'm going to give it maybe about 15 minutes and this thing is going to set. I'm telling you guys, it has to be the real deal, man. None of that fake stuff. It has to be the real deal. And again, I'll provide a link in the description below on where you can get some of this stuff. He does ship, so that's pretty good. We'll see you guys in a bit. Time to go ahead and get these out, boys. Total cooking time was about 5 hours and a half, give or take. I don't want to mess up this thing. Oh, bro. Oh, there we go. Ooh, it kind of want to tears apart a little bit. Oh yeah, it wants to tear apart. Hopefully I didn't overdo it. I'm hoping. That's the key right there, because it definitely wants to fall apart from that side. But then again, that's the fire side. All right, let's go ahead and take it in. Look at that, bro. Look at that nice sheen action right over here. So this area wants to fall apart a bit. This one not so much. All right, so let's see. I know I'm cheating, but I don't care. There we go. A little crooked, but that's all right. Bro, look at that. Oh, man. All right. Let's go ahead and test it out. Bro, this is exactly what I was looking for right here, bro. One more bite, man. Very nice. Very smoky, not overpowering, but I mean, I don't know what to say, man. I want to say maybe this is probably the best ribs I've done in a very long time. This is very good, man. Highly recommend it. Bro, you really got to trust me with these ribs, man. And I'm going to go ahead and leave a link to where you can get this honey from, because I'm going to tell you right now, It's yes, honey, it's very good. It's very good for you as well. At least I think that's what it's healthy for you. It lasts a very long time. But as you guys can see with those ribs, man, it just came out phenomenal. Do all that stuff and I promise you, you will not be disappointed, man. My wife really loves barbecue ribs, and all I'm gonna say is that these are probably one of the best ribs I've ever made. And I've made quite a bit different using different rubs, different techniques, stuff like that. It just came out phenomenal. So give it a shot. Let me know in the comment sections what you guys want me to go ahead and give it a shot. If you gave it a shot and really liked it, or if you didn't like it, just let me know in the comment section and we'll go from there. Until next time, guys, be sure to go ahead and like, subscribe. See you next one. Later, guys.